Hi, I'm Ben, and I'm a rent serviced accommodation operator, and I currently operate in Wakefield and Leeds in West Yorkshire, and I've currently got 11 deals. And the cash flow per month, the net cash flow, is around about 10, 11k a month. SSO is different, in my opinion, because we are so transparent. Like, we give you the good, the bad, the ugly. We don't just show you all the fancy stuff and the shiny stuff. You know, we keep it real. And, we tell you exactly how it is on the good side and the bad side. It just gives you a realistic picture of what rent-to-rent is and what property investing is. And you've got to take with the rough with the smooth. And I think what SSO does, what we do really well, is we show you how to navigate the rough and then enjoy the smooth. I help mentees solve a lot of problems, really. Anything to do with rent-to-rent, as far as like sourcing deals and all that kind of thing, but also the mindset stuff, which is really important as well. Just believing in yourself and, little things like little nuggets, like ways to speak to agents and landlords. And it's all flexible and tailored to the mentee because everybody has different needs. And I always do my best to identify where my mentees need help the most, and then I can position myself to help them effectively. I've always believed in myself, but I've never been in business, and getting over that sort of imposter syndrome and some of the hurdles in the beginning, just believing that I could do this and I could be a successful businessman and successful at rent-to-rent. I just followed Simon's blueprint. I knew he'd done it and he was doing it successfully, and I just followed him, and I knew that if I followed him, it'd be okay. Being in a room with people that are doing so well, they've got so many deals and they're going out there and smashing it. In the beginning, I was sat there thinking, wow, how am I going to be like him? How am I going to be like her? I'll never be that good. And it's amazing when you apply yourself and believe in yourself what you can actually achieve. And I always say to all my mentees and anybody that'll listen to me, I always say, if I can do it, anybody can do it. How's rent-to-rent changed my life? It has changed my life in a big way. It's got me out of a full-time job. I've worked as a builder for 15 years. I worked for a local council, one of my local councils, and it's what you'd call a secure job. It was a job for life, but I'd had enough. I wanted more. And it's got both me and Laura, my partner, out of our full-time jobs into rent-to-rent full-time. So that has been the biggest change. It's given me my time back. I can now work when I want, do what I want when I want. If, the kids have got something at school, we can go to it now. I don't have to book time off. How does it feel helping others do the same? It feels really, really good. And when Simon first asked me about potentially doing mentorship, he said to me, one of the best things about doing it is just how rewarding it is. And I always like to give back, and I think back to the help I got obviously from Simon and the team and from the community back when I was starting out. Everybody, the community is incredible, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Simon and the team have given me to come on board and actually be able to give back and help people in the community now are just starting out and help my mentees. It's a fantastic feeling when I hear my mentees like getting deals and stuff. They come in and they're just starting out, and then next thing they're signing a deal. It's incredibly rewarding, and it makes me feel good. I won't lie, it's a good feeling. I came from a building background and I had zero business experience. I never had any intention of running a business when I was younger, and what happened was I read a few books, and one of them was Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and it changed the way that I thought about finance and money, and I realised that there's a better way to earn money and to keep money, and that was it. I was going to start a business, and then I just needed to find what I wanted to do. And I know I always wanted to get into property, but I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and discovered Simon on YouTube, Rent-to-Rent 2.0, and here we are now. For anybody sitting on the fence, I would say if it's really what you want to do, just believe in yourself and do it. The hard bit believe it or not, has been done by Simon. You just need to follow the course material, follow his blueprint. And that's what I did, and I've changed my life. It's what the other mentors did as well, and you can do the same.